Yes guys, it's your boy Cam, CTB, Cam Talks Boxing, back with another video. ERROL Spence against Keith Thurman. Bob Arum thinks Keith Thurman has a chance. Do you think so? Let's talk about it. Yes guys, let's go straight into it. So just doing a quick video on Bob Arum's recent comments about this potential Spence v Keith Thurman fight. For me, Keith Thurman in his prime, 2015, 16, 17, even the Keith Thurman that fought Pacquiao would give Spence a great fight. I think it would be arguably 50-50 because Spence was a great champion, one of the best in the divisions, one of the best welterweights in the world for a long period of time. He had the power, he was fighting the top guys in the division, and yeah, it's a shame he had a couple of injuries in 2017 and then I think it was 18 as well. I would have loved to see Thurman against Brook, Kell Brook. Would have loved to see Keith Thurman even against Mayweather. Mayweather didn't really want that fight. As back in like 2013-14, that would have been a great fight, even 15. But Thurman, yeah, Thurman with Brown would have been a good fight a couple of years back as well. But yeah, obviously, I don't know. Bob Arum thinks Keith Thurman has a chance. It'll be a good fight. He did inevitably say that Spence would probably win, but Keith Thurman can beat him. I just don't see it anymore. I think it's a bad matchup for Keith Thurman. You know, ERROL Spence is a great body puncher, and as we've seen in the past, Keith Thurman gets hurt with body shots. That's his weakness, and I just don't think he's in his prime anymore. I think he peaked. He probably peaked after the Danny Garcia win, or after that last injury when he came back and fought. I can't remember who he fought now. the fight before Pacquiao, he had a comeback fight and he didn't look that good. He gets hit a lot. Thurman, you saw Barrios arguably rocked him or hurt him. And I think Spence is in his prime. You've seen what he did to Ugas, who was coming off a career best win against Pacquiao. And he dismantled Ugas. And I think he'll do the same to Keith Thurman. I think he'll beat Keith Thurman inside 7 rounds. I think he'll absolutely go through him. It'll be a brutal stoppage. Might have been a knockout, but I think he'll stop him to the body. And I don't think I wouldn't say it's a mismatch. I think it's still a decent fight. I'd like to see it. I think it would be good to see what Keith Thurman comes out, because what if Keith Thurman does roll back the years? He's still not that old, and it's just, you know, he just hasn't looked impressive in his last few fights, or in his last fight against Mario Barrios, you know. So, you know, let's see what happens. Let's see if that fight does happen. And let's see if, you know, Keith Thurman can pull off the upset. But obviously, let's see if the fight does happen. I don't think Spence ideally wants to fight Keith Thurman, because when Keith Thurman was unified welterweight champion with the WBC and WBA super belt, he wasn't giving ERROL Spence that shot to unify. So yeah, let's see if it happens, guys. But let me know what you think, guys. Does Keith Thurman have a chance against ERROL Spence? At this moment in time, I'll be back with another video. Talking numbers on the phone while I'm getting brains. Switch 4 lanes, I'm in my own lane. You can catch me riding in that foreign thing.